right, Miss Most Awesome, what do you have for the fine people of the everywhere?
How do you handle pain as a parent?
Physical pain, you mean?
Yes, that is.
That
correct.
is.
And do you have a odd question asked by people for the people?
Yes. Some young man wanted to know, how can I have a Roman Empire furry reenactment?
All right.
Let's go. Hello, Scout friend Jessica.
Hello.
And how be ye?
Good, you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah. Well, I know you are, but what am I?
Okay. I always hated it when you say that.
When I say it?
Yeah.
I've never said that before.
Are you serious?
I might have said that when I was 5,
No.
long before you came on the scene. I have never said,
Yes,
I know you are, but what am I to you?
I know you are, but what am I?
Never.
Yes.
Oh, maybe one time.
No, Dad.
Maybe.
No, it was from the time when I was like 8 to like maybe 11. It was said.
No.
Yeah.
Not by me, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Seriously, do you have another dad?
No, I have you though,
my.
and I know
Well,
that
I
you
never
say
said
it.
that, and I would admit it if I did, but it's just not in my. It's not in my toolbox.
Yeah, which is why it was so annoying because it's like, what does that
Okay.
even mean?
All right, are we looking at the next 25 to 30 minutes of made up things? So now that we've ascertained that you're making things up, what do you have on the menu for us?
How to talk about pain, or how to talk to your kids more so about pain. How to
pain.
handle physical pain.
Physical pain, because as little as we are qualified to talk about pain of any sort, we are less qualified to talk about mental pain.
Yeah, definitely, I'd say.
We can describe it,
Yeah.
but we have no idea what to do with it.
So, more so the
physical
question is, how do you as a parent handle pain in your children? Or pain that your child is experiencing. Like, because I feel like it's
If I'm close by, I would prefer that you never refer to it as a boo-boo.
Ew, I've always hated that since I was little.
I know, but I guess there's some people who say that.
No, it's just so
you really
like,
shouldn't,
I
man.
feel like the less that you can make things childish for a kid, the better. Like, I feel like people over child things when they shouldn't be. Like a scrape,
Yeah.
a cut. These are very simple words. They're not upsetting words. They're not disturbing words.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're using some gory word. You really don't have to slap on a word like boo-boo.
You really shouldn't be saying boo-boo and things like that, because it makes many
makes a
kids
certain
irate.
kind of kid. It really
makes
does.
kids irate, because it's like, man, listen to me right now. This hurts like stink. It's not a boo-boo. Right? Especially if there's
like,
blood involved. You can't be calling anything with blood a boo-boo.
and the thing is, I'm just telling you right now, people will be able to tell that your kid used to refer to scrapes as boo-boos. Because it's obvious.
Yeah,
You are communicating with someone, and you can just tell that their parents used to call
because
them
obviously
boo-boos.
we're talking about here, if you're dealing with a kid who's old enough that you can have a conversation about the pain. If it's a 2-year-old, you just got to do what you can to comfort the kid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
this is trying to help the kid come up with strategies for dealing with the inevitable pain that life's going to bring. Because, I mean, if you're even marginally active as a human being, especially as a child, pain's coming.
Yeah, like
you're going to stub things, smash things, crack things.
And if you have a child that, like me, I would hyperfixate on things. So the first time I heard about an Achilles heel, it was game over. Like, I would, everything for a couple months there, because I hyperfixated on it, would circle around my Achilles heel. So if I was walking, I'd be like, hey. And it was just subconsciously, like, it wasn't cutting into my daily activities, but it would just be like, hey, I'm going to run. Got to make sure I don't run the wrong way because my Achilles tendon could snap. You have to know how to handle your kid when they're thinking like that, or when they have an issue like that.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a different issue too, right? Because first of all, you throw hyperfixate around like you were, but it makes it seem like that you were nonstop with twitches and tics.
No, definitely not. I wasn't
that's not
like
the case.
that,
You just had a big imagination too, and so you'd hear about something and you're smart, and you would be like, "Oh, so that can go wrong." I mean, I was like that too when I was a kid. I'd hear about stuff like that, and I'd be like, "What? That can happen?" you can break that, snap that, tear that.
Yeah,
and then for quite a while, I would also be like, well, I better be careful I don't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think some of that's that you're calling fixating. I think some of it's just purely normal.
yeah,
It's
I mean,
part
I
of
don't know
talking
if
to
I'd
a
call
kid,
that
right?
hyperfixated, but
I mean, I think it's a good valid point. Like
Yeah.
it's you need to be careful of how you don't want your kid walking around like they think they need to be in a bubble, like they're
Definitely
afraid to
not,
make a
no.
move.
I mean, I think it's a good to keep a balance of making sure your kid stays safe and healthy in the activity you're doing, but not stopping them from doing that activity.
No,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
every kid is going to get hurt. It doesn't matter if you are a helicopter parent, your kid is going to get hurt. It's just a matter of how or when or how
for
you
sure.
handle it.
That's part of the
Like,
human
the worst
experience.
is when you have someone that your incident is being handled by someone that doesn't know how to handle it or doesn't know how to talk about it. Really, in that moment, you either need comfort or you need reassurance, and sometimes people really can't give that. So I think that you as a parent, you need to make sure that you can give that,
Yeah.
because it's what a kid needs in that moment. Like,
Yeah, you need to be able to handle it,
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Like, you need to have a first aid kit hanging around somewhere if you can, because one thing you can do that's super helpful is to treat whatever the injury is a little bit. Sometimes the treatment is actually necessary, and sometimes it's just the ceremony of it that helps to take away the pain, right?
Yeah.
Clean it a bit, put something on it, put a Band-Aid on it, talk to the kid. Like, that's ground zero. I think making sure a kid know, like, first of all, kids should know what pain is. That it's just your body's alarm system, right? It's your body sending signals to the brain that, okay, you got to send some of the helpers out here. Some soldiers need to show up and start healing something.
yeah.
So that's really what pain really is, right? It's letting you know that something's broken, twisted, torn, and it needs a little bit of repairs or attention. So it's a message from the body to the brain, and that, I think that helps a lot. Kids, they can be like, okay, so this
Yeah.
serves a purpose. It's not just here to torture me.
Right.
It doesn't always mean there's something drastically wrong either. Sometimes it's just a small thing. I mean, it's just part of living. A kid needs to know that you're going to be hurt sometimes.
Yeah,
Making sure
exactly.
you never, like, if a kid says they're hurt,
They're hurt.
you believe them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And another thing is just always be prepared, because a kid's a kid. Like, they're doing stuff all the time that's like, seriously? Like, you were bound to get injured doing that. So it's like, just
Yeah.
make sure, like, you always carried around a little bag of Neosporin, Band-Aids, gauze.
Still do.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, even for myself,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just always important to carry something like that, especially if you're a parent, because it's better safe than sorry, because there's a good chance your kid could get injured if you're out and about.
Oh, no
Even
question,
if it's
man.
just a splinter.
No
Like, even if it's just
exactly.
a splinter, it's good to have tweezers. It's
Pain. I mean, pain. Your body's
Yeah.
something went wrong, and
right.
so the kids can know too that pain's a protective mechanism. It's not
Yeah.
for punishment. I think for a lot of times kids, especially when they're first starting to struggle with pain, because kids want to cry, right?
Yeah.
That's what they want to do, and I can't blame them.
That's what most people want to do still.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not a punishment. Your body's not trying to harm you. If imagine, like, that's the thing you could talk to a kid about. Like, imagine if you didn't feel pain. You didn't know that, you were leaking somewhere, or that
Yeah.
something was torn, or you'd just be making it worse and worse because you wouldn't be dealing with it. Like, I think everybody at some point in their life thinks, oh, it'd be nice to never feel pain and never feel pain. But then anybody, if you go further and think about it at all past that, you kind of realize that, well, that would be actually terrible. Like,
Yeah.
you could be in distress. You could be making something tremendously worse. You could be dying, and then you wouldn't know because you wouldn't be picking up any signals. It would be just awful.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was another thing. When I was little, I heard a story about someone that couldn't feel
Said
pain.
no woman ever giving birth.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I was little, I heard a story about someone that couldn't feel pain. And I don't know why, but it stuck with me so bad. And I was always worried that I couldn't feel pain, even though I so obviously could. But I was so worried that I couldn't feel pain. So I'd be like, I don't know, I was just so worried. I was just so worried about it. I think that, especially in that era, so many kids my age heard that story because it was like a very, very famous story on YouTube. and a bunch of kids were so worried about it. I didn't really have a point with that, but
Nah, that's all right.
it was a story.
It's not
so.
necessary to always have a point.
I think that my biggest advice to a parent...
I hear hit TikTok and YouTube, and I tend to glaze over.
Well, it was in the...
And not the glazing of today,
Yeah,
but
no,
the old school glazing of...
Yes, I get
I'm
it.
getting sleepy.
Yes, I get it.
I felt that I needed to continue.
Well, I'm not sure why, because I got it the first time.
So what do you give them? Coping strategies,
Yeah,
way to just deal
exactly.
with it too, right?
I think that you need to provide certain things, comfort,
Yeah.
reassurance, and the tools to handle it. Band-Aids, gauze,
And then some
Neosporin,
strategies.
And strategies, yeah. I mean, every kid is different. Some kids might not want comfort or reassurance. Some kids...
For
Some
sure.
kids might just want you to leave them alone for a
No
second.
question. That's me.
Yeah, no, me too. Like,
Yeah,
if I'm
that's-
injured and
I-
people are like, are you okay? Get away from me.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of people. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are like that. Just let me deal with this, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that becomes that's when you're a little older. When you're younger, I think getting being reassured, like you
Definitely,
say,
yeah.
is much more important. But there is
Yeah.
a certain point where I think for a lot of people, it's like, man, just leave me alone. I would say the majority of people want to be left alone
I
to
would
deal
too.
with pain.
Yeah.
But I was like, breathing is always good. I'm a huge proponent of that for anything. And I don't care what it is, physical
Yeah.
pain, mental pain. If you can center yourself and start breathing, you're a long way towards dealing with it. That's just the way it is. Every study shows that, every kind of MRIing, doesn't matter what you do. It's been proven over and over and over again, aside from just my blather, that breathing is everything, man. So that's, if you can get a kid early on to understand that. And me particularly, I always try and tell you guys to go to the pain, which gets us into a little weirder area that's not as studied and researched.
Yeah.
But I found it super effective. If you just focus on the pain, it actually helps to alleviate it in
Minimize
most
it.
circumstances. And I think because what happens then is that the brain accepts that it's being addressed. So the worst thing you can do is try and ignore pain. If you try and ignore pain, you're toast, man, because that's the whole point of it, is it's trying to get you to, hey, buddy, something's wrong here, pay attention.
I mean, and also pain doesn't always show physically. Like, sometimes pain is
sure
a
not.
really bad migraine. Sometimes pain is just being sick.
Madish was the appendix.
Exactly.
It's-
Sometimes
for
pain
sure
doesn't
it's
show
not
physically,
external.
which is why it's important to always listen to your kid. If your kid is telling
Definitely.
you there's pain in my head,
Yeah.
get them a warm cloth or
It
a cold
means
cloth
something,
or
for
whatever.
sure.
Like a kid is almost never gonna say that they're in pain. They might say this hurts.
Well, my stomach hurts
Yeah,
is every
exactly,
kid's key move
exactly.
to get, yeah.
But a kid
that's
is never
different.
gonna say like, "Oh, my head really hurts,"
Yeah.
or "My finger's bleeding."
I can't turn my arm like
Exactly.
this. You know,
A kid's
for
never
sure.
gonna lie about something like that.
No, they're telling you
A
the
kid,
truth.
if a kid is telling you my stomach hurts,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a good chance that they're probably fibbing.
Oh, it's for sure,
But-
almost for sure nonsense.
Yeah,
Until
but,
it's not, like Madish.
right, exactly.
But then you know, because it's like, well, where does it hurt? Does it hurt
Mm-hmm.
right here? Yeah, it hurts right there. And then does it hurt if I do this? Yeah, it really hurts. So it's like, okay, this is
Yeah.
not the usual.
if a kid
I don't
says
want
my
to
stomach
eat my
hurts,
vegetables.
where does it hurt? Everywhere. Okay. So,
Yeah, all right, buddy.
nice.
Do you want ice cream?
Yeah,
Ooh,
exactly.
yeah. How's
Yeah.
your stomach feel now? Not so bad.
I want to skip school. I think that would make me feel better.
Yeah. Distractions.
Yeah, oh,
Distractions
yeah,
are good,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's a good one.
But not distractions like a TV show, but distractions like
No, talking to them,
talking
playing
to them,
with
telling them a story,
Yeah. Yeah, because
stuff
the
like that.
pain
Just
will
something to
eventually
take their
go away.
mind off of. Exactly. Pain isn't.
And
a
if it's the
forever
kind of
thing.
pain that's not going away for quite some time, then, well, you probably need to be getting
Yeah.
some other
Yeah.
people involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a thing
This
too.
is not a one-person job.
No. Comfort things, you mentioned that earlier. You could have, cold, heat, pressure, hugging, whatever, just
Yeah.
something. Definitely cold helps sometimes, and sometimes heat helps. All of
And
those
you know
things
what? I'm
help.
not going to dog on distractions like TV shows and movies, because when I was a kid, my comfort movie, it still is, but I always like to watch Coraline.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
Whatever
I mean,
works.
I'm not saying put on freaking brain rot for them.
No, you
but
want...
if they want to watch Annie for an hour, put on Annie.
Yeah, you just want to help them manage pain.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever makes them feel better.
Yeah.
Even if that's watching brain rot on YouTube. Probably wouldn't help, but
That's Scout's
I think I'd put my
recommendation.
foot
My
down for that
recommendation
one.
is do not let them watch brain rot on anywhere tube.
Yeah, don't let them watch brain rot, period.
Yeah, especially this things we're reading, like the study I just sent you 20 minutes ago. Yeah, where the brain's actually being, the part of the brain that actually gets things done is being switched off when you watch reels.
Yeah.
And that's from MRIs.
Yeah.
Side quest.
Which is a real study.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
all right, it's like not like we didn't know that the
Yeah.
TikTok and Instagram are
Yeah,
making us collectively dumber.
That was the. I think I noticed that in 2020. Like it just. I mean, you go everywhere and you see someone watching TikTok. Almost never are they looking at their phone with an eyebrow quirked. Like, huh?
Quirked.
Right, that's a word.
I think you mean like.
Like when a book says she quirked her eyebrows.
No, not quirked. It's like what's the word? Cocked. She cocked an eyebrow or something.
That's not the word I'm thinking of, though.
Well, quirk is like quirk's a quirk, right? But you could say like that shit's quirky. That was quirky.
Well,
you could say you quirked your eyebrow. I mean,
yeah,
sure, why
you
not?
never see someone on the bus stop watching TikTok with their eyebrows raised, all invested in the video they're watching. They're almost always they're foaming at the mouth, essentially.
Yeah, so their eyebrows are never quirked.
Exactly.
All right. I mean, I think we know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, although sometimes I do get, I mean, usually this is my feed, essentially. Essentially. Lana Del Rey, Outer Space, and Kittens. And whenever I get Outer Space video, my eyebrows are usually quirked. But let's just say when I get a Lana Del Rey video, my eyebrows are not quirked.
All right, then. A little interlude from
note.
my side quest and your little Lana standing.
On that note.
You want to avoid things, too, like telling the kid it doesn't hurt. That makes me crazy when I hear somebody say, oh, you're fine. Suck it up. It's like, oh, you just want to go over and flick them in the head, man.
Or even worse, when someone's like, stop crying.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah.
Don't
be a baby.
I haven't tried that yet.
Don't be a baby. You're being a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to go and...
Hey, actually, I am a child. Like, that's the thing. Like, when people are like, you're being childish. Well, I have some news for you.
It always serves to increase the stress. I mean, that's the last thing you want to do. If somebody's feeling badly, I don't know why you would think that the move is to make them feel worse.
Yeah, like when you're crying, it's helping to put energy out. And like, I don't know, like to tell someone to stop feeling that a certain way is just so pointless. Like, it doesn't do anything other than irritate them and make them feel worse.
Yeah, it's just stupid. It's just avoidance on the parents' part.
Yeah, so don't do any of that.
But I think that's the thing. For me, like, whenever you guys were in pain, I always we would talk about it. So why does it feel like that? Well, this is what it's doing. This is what's wrong. You're going to be okay in a bit. Go to the pain thing for me but that's a personal thing.
Yeah, another good thing that I always like being reminded or reassured is that it doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't know why, but that really does make it feel better because it's like I feel this way now and I might feel this way for 2 hours, 5 more hours, but I eventually won't feel this way.
And generally it's not even that. Generally most pain is like 5 more minutes. And while you're talking, how does it feel now? Yeah, it's feeling a bit better, Oh, good. Time an ice cream? No, man. Get up. Get back to work.
When I got stung by a wasp last summer.
Your chores aren't going to do themselves.
Yeah.
You're 5 years old. It's about time you pulled your weight around here.
Yeah, no, don't do any of that. But last summer when I was stung by a wasp, it was my first time ever getting stung by anything
Oh my God,
adjacent.
I laughed.
No, you didn't, because you weren't even there.
So that'll go on the list of things to avoid. When your kid comes up to you and they're going, this hurts, Daddy, this hurts, you just don't bust out laughing.
Yeah, don't pull a
That's going to be a problem for you when you have kids.
Don't pull a Scout.
Yeah, Scout has this weird thing where if somebody goes, ow, she starts laughing. That's right. She's a real keeper.
No, but, okay, Dad. No, like, I don't laugh if somebody's directly in pain. If somebody comes up to me and they're, like, bleeding everywhere, I'm not going to be like, good one. But if somebody gets a splinter or something and they go, ow, that hurt.
Yeah.
I can't help it. It's not because
I know. Oh, trust me.
It's not because like I don't feel bad for them. I really do. I'm like, wow, that sucks. I wish they didn't get a splinter just now. But part of me can't help but laugh.
Yeah, I've cracked myself pretty good, and you've had a good chuckle. It takes you quite a while to stop laughing, man.
I remember this one specific time we were in the back of the truck. I think we were driving to jiu-jitsu or something, and something like a branch smacked your head or something, and it had like thorns in it. It wasn't a friendly plant.
How did this happen when we were driving?
No, you weren't driving. You, me, and Madish were in the back, like in the way back of the truck.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And a branch like smacked your head or something, and you go, "Ow!" I feel like some other unfriendly words followed, and I laughed so hard for like not 20 minutes, but like it was a good 5 minutes that I was giggling to myself about it. I couldn't, and that was the first time I realized I was like, wow, I don't find this funny or amusing.
This segment will get subpoenaed at your trial.
What does subpoenaed mean?
It's when they bring in evidence against you at your trial.
Oh, yeah, thanks for being so... Thanks for looking at my features.
Is it likely that Scout could have done this thing? Well, Your Honor, if I could just introduce this little clip from their podcast.
Oh, yeah, thanks for being on my side.
I am on your side.
Well, apparently not if you're giving the judge evidence against me.
I'm not going to give the evidence is now. It's out there, man. It's out there in the ether world.
Well, I'm not going to ever do anything bad enough for that, so.
Well, let's hope not, because, man, the evidence is piling up here.
Dad! No, it's not. Okay.
All right.
On that note.
Internet weirdness.
Yes.
Proceed.
Today, I have a question probably asked by a teenage boy on the internet.
Uh-oh.
And it goes a little something like this. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? And you know what? Weirdly enough, I think about the Roman Empire a decent amount. I'd say the Roman Empire.
Why is that a weird question?
Because it's one of those things where it's like, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't he just trying to make friends?
But the thing is, like, I think that a good amount of people think about the Roman Empire quite a bit.
Maddish.
Yeah, me. The Roman Empire is on my mind more than I'd like to admit, I have to say. Like, I think about it.
So this is less internet weirdness and more you just want to talk about the Roman Empire.
No, I mean, this was a Googled question. But I don't know. I feel like the Roman Empire is so interesting to me because I feel like people really think about it in a bad light. People tend to think about it in a way that's, like, not. It was actually quite advanced.
But how is this internet weird? This is internet weirdness. Dear internet, can you make shoes out of a potato? That's internet weirdness.
Well, that wouldn't be funny, would it?
That's internet weirdness.
And the thing is, you can say this isn't funny, but when I read it out, you actually laughed. So.
Yeah. I think this is a cry for help, man. This is like
a
furry thing. This is a dude
Dad,
who wants.
I'm starting to think you're furry because you bring up furry every chance you get.
No, because for me, furry is the ultimate manifestation.
You just quirked your eyebrow.
Furry is the ultimate manifestation of the people who get together and put on costumes and like reenact the Civil War.
Well, I don't think this is what this kid wants to. I don't think that's the answer. The kid
For sure, this kid wants to get some Roman Colosseum thing going. He wants to wrap himself in a toga and I don't know, chat.
Okay.
Or he wants to go. Maybe he wants to run around in the Colosseum.
You know what? Well, you know what I've always wondered.
What part of the empire is he interested in?
I don't know. The question just says, "How often do you think about the Roman Empire?"
Well, I want to know which part of the empire, man.
Sorry, I don't know who this person is.
Is he interested in the intellectual world-building part of it, or is it in the bashing over the head part? Well,
how would I know?
I don't know. It's your question, man.
This is just some chud on the internet.
No, okay.
I mean, he might not be a chud, but I feel like if you're Googling the question, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Most people are going to have to Google chud.
But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with being a chud, okay? I'm a chud when it comes to Lana Del Rey.
You can't just say words. Most people are going to be like, what's she talking about?
Chud is mainstream.
Mainstream. This is this thing where you're on TikTok or YouTube and you see something and you're like, oh, everybody's doing it. Everybody out there, I know you feel my pain on this. Every adult feels my pain on this. Oh, everybody's doing it. What do you mean everybody? Some guy has 45,000 followers, of which 35,000 are bots. Yeah, everybody's doing it. Everybody says it. No, they don't. You and your 5 friends say it. You guys made it up on Tuesday.
If you ever want to rage bait Dad, just say to him,
everybody's doing it?
Everybody's doing it. Or if he asks you, oh yeah, who said it? Everyone.
Yeah.
Or say everyone on the internet.
Dude, it's not just me. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of parents out there. Their kids are coming up to him going, hey, Dad, Dad, did you know? And then some of the stupidest nonsense will proceed to come out of their mouths, and you'll be like, where did you hear that, man?
I don't give any facts if I learn them from you.
And you guys get irate too. Like if you say, where'd you hear that? Oh, everybody's saying, what do you mean everybody? And then you'll say, oh, I saw it on TikTok. Oh, well then. By God, that's the truth.
Well, that's where we get all of our like news our age.
You guys think TikTok's a burning bush?
No, we don't.
It's
We
coming
don't.
from the heavens.
We don't think
this
that.
wisdom and understanding.
We don't think that.
Yeah, that's why you're all walking around in potato shoes.
Okay. No one's doing that. I mean, probably someone has, but
Oh, I'm sure.
not me.
Oh, I know everybody is Scout.
Oh my.
Yeah, you follow the
Okay,
right
then.
thing.
All right, bud. Ooh. Gaudy.
Find a good internet one, man.
No, this is the one I want to talk
I'm
about.
finding an internet weirdness.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, you entertain the people while I find an internet weirdness.
All right. Do you guys want to learn about Lana Del Rey? Guess you can't really answer that, so I guess I'm going to tell you guys anyways. Lana Del Rey, a.k.a. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant. She was a troubled young lady.
I'll be right there, people, to help shut this down.
She grew up in a trailer. Well, I don't think she grew up in a trailer, but I think she lived in a trailer at some point. She has a pretty good relationship with her dad now. I know that she used to sing at bars when she was gaining some traction.
How did people in the Middle Ages know what skeletons looked like without X-ray machines?
Oh, brother. Oh. Is
there any sort of book subscription for kids that exists where you order books and once you read them, you return them and get more?
The library?
I know, man. Oh, that's wow.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's so unfortunate.
Here's a picture of a dude's car's facing a window, and the question is, why is there a car inside the bank?
Seriously?
Death row inmates of Reddit, what was your last meal? Whoa. Oh my God, some people really, I don't know how they even get themselves dressed, man.
Did he actually ask that?
Oh, here's a bottle of ice. Can someone explain to me how they got all the ice through the small hole? So there you go, man. There you go.
That's so bad.
They leave the guy who's just trying to find people to reenact the Roman Empire in the dust. The Roman Empire
they
furry.
really do. Death row inmates of Reddit. Okay, buddy.
If you were,
oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, I can't read that one.
The book one is insane.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
A library is what it's called, actually. And it's free, believe it or not. So.
Why do the women, well, I guess there was no reason to expect good grammar here. Why do the woman never have to take a DNA test to see if it's their child?
Why do the woman? Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, you just
buddy,
know what
that's
kind
right.
of dude wrote that.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, it might not be theirs. They carried it for 10 months.
Yeah.
But could
Might
be
not be
someone
theirs,
else's.
yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, you just know the kind of dude that wrote that, too.
Dogs can't talk, so do they have brains? I know they walk, but it's only because we tell them to.
Oh my God, I hope these are all like trolls, because this is so bad.
All right, child.
This is our future. These are our future.
There you go. I love you very much.
I love you too.
Episode the
93rd.
94th.
94th.
Boom.
Yeah, okay. Very
Yeah.
mature.